Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, HB3. Hey, Raina. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Ben. You finally home, Ben? You finally home? Oh, lollygagging? Even showing up to class? Just teasing me. Hey, AB. Yeah, don't y'all start too. All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in. Hey, C Scott Run. We're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on in the energy, and then we are out of here. Tell me why I was like, before the reading, I was like, I'm about to just lay down real quick and rest my eyes before I go live. Why I woke up 4 hours later, that was really some resting my eyes. I woke up, it was like 7:45, like, or 7:50. I was like, what the hell? But let's get it. Come on. They running me ragged. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Gio. All right, let's see. Overall energy is the 10 of Cups. Okay, you got the 10 of Cups here. What's this? Oh, my bad. Hold up, y'all. Okay, so you got the 10 of Cups. It's coming out, though, with the 7 of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, I feel like somebody has a piece of happiness here. I'll say a piece just to be silly, but... And I feel like with the 7 of Wands, somebody is like protecting their peace, protecting their happiness, protecting the things that they love, the people they love even. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse is what's making me wonder. I feel like somebody has went through a lot of loss, though, with the Ace of Pentacles. So now somebody is very defensive over the things that they love, but I feel like it's rightfully so, though. You know, you lose, you take so many losses. After a while, you start protecting your assets. That's what Spirit says. So that could be important to someone, protecting their assets. Let's see what this is. Yeah, see, I couldn't even shuffle good before. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The 7 of Swords. So this is why somebody is being protective, right? You can feel like somebody is trying to take your happiness, take your money, take your family. Like somebody is really feeling like defensive. And I feel like it's rightfully so. There's some trust. There's someone you shouldn't trust here with the Seven of Swords. And this person is walking towards this Ace of Pentacles, but looking back as to see if anybody is going to catch them. So you could possibly feel like somebody's trying to like take what you've worked hard for, with you, what you've, you know, put a lot of work into, or just your family in general. Court card energy, Queen of Cups in reverse. This could have something to do with like a child's parent or something. If not, you just got like whoever this Queen of Cups is in reverse. You just got somebody that's like emotionally unstable, trying to like set up traps for you. Because your overall energy being the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Wands, for the Seven of Wands to come out, this is already letting me know there's something that you're protecting or defending. But in this case, it's both. I feel like you know there's somebody in the Seven of Swords energy around you. Bottom of the deck here is Justice in the upright. So, you know, things will go in your favor. Whatever you're defending, I feel like I said, it's rightfully so. It will go in your favor. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You've been doing it alone for a long time. So your karmic justice is coming in here with the Justice card. But, you know, there is somebody here at the bottom who is not trustworthy. They're in your energy somehow, like snooping around. Let me see. You've got the Star here in the upright position. Yeah, so you've done a lot of healing. You've purged a lot. And I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, they're stuck in the old you with the Star coming out. So this person is trying to like deceive the old you. Take something from the old you. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's something that you don't even have anymore or even want anymore. Like say you had a car, but you sold it or it just stopped working and it's no longer in your possession at all. This is like somebody still trying to take that car from you that you don't even have. What is this? The moon. Yeah. This Seven of Swords is clarified by the moon, so this is what's happening behind the scenes. You got the Sun in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. So whatever is happening in the dark, it's going to come to the light. Whoever this Seven of Swords person is, Queen of Cups in reverse, it's going to come to the light. Whatever they're doing here, I'm going to see if I can find out what they're doing. But I mean, I see it. They're trying to take something from you that you don't have anymore or that you don't even want. You don't want it and you don't have it. With the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, it's like you're better off without it. But someone is still trying to take it from you and you don't even have it anymore. I clarify the Nine of Pentacles. I get the High Priestess in the upright position. I feel like you're probably picking up on somebody being in your energy. I feel like you know, intuitively, you know what this person is trying to take from you or wants from you, or um, could be trying to get some type of revenge on you for too. Spirit is saying.
How to use your camera with Apple Intelligence. Let's say you spot a poster for a comedy show. But
Let's see. I feel like you healed and this person hasn't. And with the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, you know that you have to protect your peace from this person because they're not emotionally well. But it's gonna come to the light. The death card out too with the moon. Hey, peace and positivity. There's about to be a death to these illusions, whatever's been going on in the shadows. Okay. Let me see. Spirit, can you show me why they're trying to take this from HP or why they're trying to get revenge? What is this, please? Damn, I knew it. I knew it never fails. King of Wands in reverse. It's over a man. So if this is not an object or if this ain't money that we thought it could be money, but it's over this King of Wands in reverse. And this person is in reverse. So you don't have them and they probably don't have them. But they still got some type of gripe with you. Lord help them. What is this? Yeah, look, 6 of Swords. You been moved on with your life. 6 of Swords in the upright position here. You been moved on with your life. Possibly bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups, even dated other people or had other serious relationships or, you know, like you've been moved on. You've been moved on. Hey, Lily Cat. Gang. I don't know, gang. But I mean, it's the Queen of Cups in reverse. So of course they're gonna stay in some old ass emotions. The Queen of Cups in reverse they hold grudges a lot. Like they'll be mad at this. They probably still mad at some shit from like high school that they don't tell nobody about. So I don't know. But I mean, King of Wands in reverse is not worth fighting over. It's definitely not worth being in your feelings over. This person has no honor, no loyalty, no integrity. They're not even a good leader. Like, what is the problem here? I don't know. All right, well, let's move forward. I said I would ask. And I did. And with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like you took everything they had. And that's why they on some revenge plot. Spirit is showing me that Queen of Cups in reverse feel like you took everything they had, and everything they had was that King of Wands in reverse, and you took that from them, and they ain't ever got over it since. Look, reality is stranger than fiction. Let's see here. What do we have for the HPs, please? Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person mind ain't right. But anyway. I'm trying to get out their energy, but apparently Six of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups. So yeah, somebody is definitely in their feelings over something from the past. Yeah. And bottom of the deck is a Three of Wands. They waiting on their revenge plot to finally just hit. They're so stuck. Somebody stay crying over spilled milk. Like it's over. Move on. But somebody is refusing. Hey, Shamika. No. But there's nothing there. Spirit, show me this. Please. See? The devil. They must have binded themselves to this person, or this is somebody who just has very obsessive tendencies. With the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the devil, like somebody has obsessive tendencies, like with everyone though. Not just their partners. They have obsessive tendencies with their friends. They mind ain't right. I'm telling you, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and they always in the Five of Cups. You'll know this person because they never have nothing good to say. They just always they're always obsessing, like over stuff that didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. Yeah. What are they obsessing over? Can you show me, please? Damn. Spirit ain't even gonna hold you. Ace of Cups in reverse. With the Four of Cups in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Somebody, I'm telling you, whoever this person is, they have a very hard time dealing with rejection. It makes them evil. Like, if they feel left out in the cold, oh, they already plotting your demise, honey. If they feel like with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse, if you hurt their feelings, they already plotting your downfall. Six of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, this is how somebody feels. Man. Right, Tiff. That's crazy. And we got a lot of cups. They're reversed though. So like this is letting me know this is a deep feeling for someone. Like they're emotionally invested in this. They do not know how to regulate their emotions. Well, what are they doing? Why do we need, can you tell me why we need to know this, please? Because they're projecting onto you. Four of Cups, with the Four of Cups. Have you been feeling apathetic or like you just don't want to do something? Or Seven of Cups, have you been having like brain fog or anything like that? Or I don't know, you've been feeling like with the Seven of Cups, have you been feeling like the presence of unnecessary spiritual activity? This is why. You're at this moment, you're being seen as very beautiful, very, I just heard vivacious, okay? Um, you're drawing in a lot of attention at this time from a lot of people with the Seven of Cups too. You could almost be like mesmerizing with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe you've been feeling more majestic or some shit lately. But we did have the High Priestess come out, so this could be why, like, your intuitive hits could just be off the chart, or you could be picking up shit like quick, you know. But yeah, back to that. So maybe every time this person gets into this obsessive energy over you, you can pick up on it, and you can pick up on it through the emotional aspect with all the cups coming out like this. So like if things are going great for you and you just all of a sudden feel like this overwhelming like sadness or something like that, that's a projection from someone else. When you're really in tune with your own energy, you will always know when like foreign energy is like present around you or being projected onto you. You'll be able to pick up when your name is in rooms you aren't even in. Like you, so with the High Priestess energy, it's like you can feel when like someone is encroaching on your energetic space. Excuse me. Spirit says, because this has happened before. Can you show me this, please? Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of cups in reverse. Court card energy. So far we got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then King of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. So we got 3 people out here. And they all fucked up. and this landing next to the Seven of Cups, if this is the shit you got to choose from, I wouldn't choose none of these motherfuckers. They all crazy. Or emotionally unstable. Or some, I don't know, shit. You know what I mean? Seven of Cups, it's a toss. It's a toss-up. It's like, damn, if this what I got to choose from. No wonder the Nine of Pentacles came out. Like, bitch, if this what I got to choose from, I'm going to just be over here doing my own thing. But yeah, people are in some type of illusion when it comes to you. Somebody thinks too with this Queen of Wands that like they represent something more in your life than they actually do. Wow. All right, let's move around. Yeah, so y'all might want to be doing some cleansings and shit. Oh, the camera out of focus. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, gang. Because that's crazy. And with the devil and the Ace of Cups coming out, somebody like hates you and love you. They want to be you or something. They would like they want to be in your skin or something. Lord, please don't let the Page of Swords come out. All right, what do we have for the gang? Because that's crazy. All right, let's see. People be thinking life is a fucking movie. Okay, gang. So y'all still in your own energy. Okay, you are in your own energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles twice. guys are in your own energy. So if somebody was to be like, oh, gang over here bothering me or they're antagonizing me, that's why I'm obsessed, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. You are in your own energy, just trying to make your money, take care of yourself, live your fucking life. Okay? And, people oftentimes feel neglected by people who are Nine of Pentacles energy. And the reason for that is because they're not trying to attach. They're not up anyone's ass all day, every day. They just in their own little world. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles is just somebody that's going to be chilling, tucked away, doing their own thing, enjoying the fruits of their labor, just living their life unapologetically. Thank you, Tiff. Unapologetically, And that can trigger people who feel like either you supposed to be performative for them. Thank you, Tanaya. Or you supposed to be like, performative. That's the word. Or you supposed to like make them feel included in your everyday or some shit. I don't know. Thank you, HP3. I don't know. Thank you, Gio. I have no idea, but you're in your own energy. You ain't bothering nobody. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like people got problems with you, but you don't have a problem with them. Yeah, you don't. Two of Swords in reverse. You're not even in two minds about nobody. Some of these people don't even, whoever's in this Five of Swords or those Kings in reverse, that Queen in reverse, they don't even cross your mind until they start projecting onto you. That's when you pick up on them. Like any other time, you just be in your own world, mind clear with the Two of Swords in reverse. Not studying these people. Only time you can pick up their energy is when they are projecting onto you. That's because they leaving themselves open at that time. And like I told you, with the High Priestess, your senses are very strong. When you're in tune with your own energy, you know when something's going on with your energy. You're not fucking crazy. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. And this makes somebody restless. Whoever's in this Five of Swords in reverse, because the Five of Swords in reverse goes back to the Four. But in reverse, it makes people restless. The fact that you are like always in your own energy, doing your own thing. It makes somebody's mind really restless. So they may try to always, they're probably trying to always like figure out like what you doing. What's your next move or whatnot. They want you to think about them really bad. I don't know why my camera keep going out of focus. They want you to think about them, but with the Six of Wands in reverse, you don't. Somebody feels like you don't hold them in high honor, or you're not afraid of them like you should be, or I don't know. Somebody's on a lower aspect of their ego trip. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is confused. Yeah, somebody's confused. Why do we need to know this, please? Eight of Wands in reverse. Because this is who's trying to either block some type of opportunity from you or slow you down in some kind of way. This is why you need to know this. I feel like this reading is only for this portion of the reading is only for a certain few. Maybe not everybody not going through this, but somebody is like intimidated by your independence, and this is why they want to slow you down or block you from having certain opportunities. They don't like that you're doing it all on your own. They don't like that. They want you to need them. The Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. It's like somebody wants you to need them. Or I don't know, they want you to be at their mercy or something. It's just very, they're not thinking clearly. All right, let's move around. What's this Five of Swords in reverse? Four of Swords in reverse, please. Hermit in reverse. Okay, so somebody may try to like antagonize you just to kind of like see what you know. You know? Somebody might try to draw you out just to kind of see what you know. They want to hear something. Ten of Swords, they want to hear something about like some type of disaster or terrible ending in your life. Like somebody may, with the swords, it's like something about communicating with someone. They want to know like if something is bad, did you take a loss? Who hurt you? Who betrayed you? Maybe this is gonna be like, I don't like this energy, because I feel like this could be somebody that's kind of like, they want to see some type of harsh ending for you with the Ten of Swords, and they could have something to do with it here in some kind of way. But I feel like somebody just kind of wants to get you out of hermit mode so that you can kind of like tell them all the bad things that have been going on with you, all the things that you've lost, and I don't like it. It's not genuine. This is not someone that's being like, hey, let's catch up and we talk about the good times. This is somebody that's sneaky. It could be that open enemy with the Seven of Swords that wants to talk to you just to kind of see if you be like, yeah, you know, I lost my job and I lost my car and I lost my this and like somebody wants to talk to you to see if you're gonna say something like that. They know you're very private, so their intentions with the Five of Swords in reverse is to pull you out of hermit mode so that you can kind of like divulge all your pain to them. But I don't feel like it's genuine with the Five of Swords, because that's like winning at all costs. So this is somebody that's just like, they can't take it anymore. They're gonna pretend to eat humble pie when they're actually just coming to like gather intel or some shit like that. So I'll be mindful of anybody just abruptly popping in, asking a gang of fucking questions, or acting too connected when you know you've been in hermit mode. You ain't seen this motherfucker talk to this person. Like, why is they so invested in your information or communication with you at this time? Can you show me this, please? Yeah, fool. All they need to know, and they don't even need to know this because they already looked at it. But all motherfuckers need to know is that you on to something different. You just doing something different. You're a free spirit. You ain't attached to nobody or no thing. Like, period. When motherfuckers ask you what's going on, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, because somebody want to hear about some type of loss. Somebody want to hear about some type of loss that you taking. Or they want you to be like, oh, I'm tired, I don't have this, I don't have that. They want to bond on some shit like that. But it's not genuine. All right, let's move around. Yeah, this is somebody with the full too. This is somebody you freed yourself from in some aspect. They're gonna act like they just casually popping in. No, they not. Hey, Soul Marie. No, they not. They not casually doing shit. This was all like, with the Seven of Swords, this was always the plan. Okay, let's see. What do we have, please? You're not late. We just started. Tower. I'm telling you, that's all they want to know. That's all they want to know is like if you're experiencing any tower moments, any losses, or things just falling apart for you. Is it one thing after the next? They want to know that. They want to know bad. They want to know bad. So bad that with the Seven of Swords, they're going to go back to the scene of the crime, Spirit says. Just because they can't wait to hear results, or they're very impatient too. What is this tower, please? Thank you for the super chat, Soul Marie. You just got here. Thank you. Seven of Cups in reverse, yeah. They can't wait to see results. They can't wait till things clear up. They can't. Hey, MS, they can't wait. What is this? Love you too. Thank you so much. God intervened though. God intervened. Broke this confusion with the Seven of Cups. Now the Seven of Cups is in reverse. This is going back to the Six. So, you know, this has been going on for a long time. Somebody's been trying to bring a tower to you for a long time, and then Spirit just keep coming in and intervening. Every time. Oh. Let them cook, because I got time today. Now I'm going to say this, and then we're going to get back to the reading. Because what you trolls are not going to do, don't ask me, do I know about Jesus? I actually know more about Jesus than you do. And one thing I do know about Jesus is that he's doing the shit I'm doing right now. Prophesying, predicting, seeing the future, healing people. And look what y'all did to him. Y'all betrayed him. Turning water into wine, that was a magician. An alchemist. Talking to spirits, talking to angels. Come on, man. Y'all thinking that since we in modern times that ancient rules and ancient deities and practices and spirits still don't exist. Y'all believe in prophets, but y'all think people who can hear and speak and communicate with the spirits that we evil. We doing the same thing the prophets did. And why do you think Jesus told y'all not to worship him, but worship his Father? Because he was talking about source. So, like, there's so many allegories around Jesus that I'm not even going to spin the block on you like that. But I'm going to let you know, I do know about Jesus. And I know a lot about shit that I don't talk about. I'm fucking well studied. And I do know that he was doing shit that we are being persecuted for doing today, and that's exactly what his own people did to him. If you want to come at it from that angle. So don't come on here asking me about Jesus, because Jesus was telling y'all what the fuck was going to happen, prophesying to y'all, telling y'all not to worship idols and all the stuff y'all do now, worship all these famous people and lose your fucking self-respect. Like, come on. And Jesus wasn't judgmental, and y'all judged. He was hanging with the prostitutes, the drug dealers, the drunks, the people who was smoking their little weed, getting high. Y'all be on some other shit. And that's all I got to say about that. Back to this regularly scheduled program. All right, so every time somebody tries to send this tower at you, Spirit intervenes with the Hierophant in an upright position. Show me this Hierophant, please, Spirit. Five of Cups in reverse. Now, the thing is like, Spirit steps in and intervenes when someone's sending you a tower or sending this destructive energy towards you, but you do feel it. You do feel it with the Five of Cups in reverse, but you don't let those emotions and stuff consume you. You know, you like, okay, that's what it was. Spirit came in, stepped in, and helped me avoid a tower moment. Maybe I do feel like I lost a little bit of something, but at the same time, I still got my life. At the same time, I still got my, you know, I'm not down bad like that. Show me this, please. I feel like somebody's realizing that more and more. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands in an upright position. Somebody needs to start, like, talking about how victorious they really are. Like, somebody needs to, like, say that to themselves. Like, man, Spirit saved my ass on that one. That's going to make you change your whole perspective around loss, rejection, or not having a certain opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to take care of Spirit, or your Spirit team, you know? Because they have intervened several times. All right, let's move around, gang. And you know, now nobody can pull the wool over your eyes. You know? You ask for your gifts to be enhanced. Discipline comes with that. Tests come with that. You know what I mean? Oh. All right, let's see. What do we have here, please? Magician in reverse. That should have been in the upright, Spirit said. So we're going to read it both ways. You know, somebody don't know what they're getting themselves into. Somebody's doing some like rituals and shit, like, and they've taken the word ritualistic to a whole nother height, a whole nother level. I feel like somebody's abusing some type of spiritual tools. Show me this Magician in reverse, please. Ace of Pentacles, or they're paying somebody to abuse spiritual tools, yeah, or magic, whatever the fuck. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment in reverse, yeah. And this Magician in reverse is doing it against better judgment. This person who's paying for it is paying for it against better judgment. Yeah. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They've done this. They've went to many people to accomplish this. So this is somebody that's got like money and like 3 or 4 different magicians' hands. Spirit says money in they pots. If you know, you know. But yeah, who is this? Show me who this is. Who is this? We're gonna pull some Zodiac cards too, so I could see what signs you guys need to be aware of. 7 of Swords. This is not a court card, but it's an open enemy. So this is somebody you could know of, or could know of you. Because I don't really feel like they know you like that. I feel like they know of you with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. I feel like they know of you. So this is the type of motherfucker that don't know you personally, like been around you, hang with you, chill with you, talk to you every day. You know, this is somebody that knows of you. And this is how their obsession is going on with the moon, the devil, the death in the background. So you got a background character that's obsessed with your life. They weird. Bottom of the deck here is the devil in reverse. So this is a one-sided obsession. So this is not a motherfucker that could be like, well, they obsessed with me too. No, you're not. You're not obsessed with them. With the devil in reverse, you're not even on the same type of time as this person. Yeah, confirmation. Major Arcana, the Judgment and the Upright coming out with the 7 of Pentacles. They judgment came out in reverse. So they doing something against better judgment. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Judgment and the Upright for your energy, you doing shit under good judgment because you worked on your judgment of certain things, you know? And that comes with spiritual maturity, emotional maturity, the evolution of your spirit, your soul, your mind. You start to think about some shit before you do it. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Judgment, like, is this even worth it? What is this gonna like actually gain me? You're the opposite of this energy. And the devil in the upright for them, devil in reverse for you. So this is why you can really tell when this person with the Magician in reverse is dabbling in your energy. You know, because it's foreign. You know, like, I don't even think like that. I don't even move like that. That's not even me. That's projection. You're in this position right now in life with the Judgment and the 7 of Pentacles where you realizing that shit is turning around for you and you wondering like, okay, what should I do now? Now that things are, you know, going in the direction that I need them to, what's my next step? You're trying to figure out what to do. Somebody's going to be trying to figure out what to do also with some type of judgment they're going to win. Like somebody may actually win some money with the Judgment card, because that can also represent financial compensation in certain situations. So somebody may even be wondering like, okay, now I got this judgment, now I got this money, Ace of Pentacles. What do I invest in to secure my future? Somebody might be in that position too, where they're thinking about investments and what they're gonna do with the things that have went in their favor. Now, this is funny because while you're in this position, this is what's going on in the background. So somebody's worried about the wrong shit. You worried about your investments, what you're gonna do with the things you've acquired, your life, your next move with the Major Arcana Judgment. And you have somebody who's stuck in the past on some weirdo revenge plot, a crash out plot, basically. They on a dummy mission and they are in the background lingering and tiptoeing your energy because that's all they know how to do. That's all they know how to do, gang. It's become a habit with the devil. It's become a habit. And so this person must have an addictive personality too. So addictive personality and an obsessive personality. They lying to themselves. They probably believe it when they be like, I ain't even worried about them. They believe it, but then you the first thing they think about when they get up and before they go to bed and throughout the day. You have become somebody's obsession, your life, the direction your path is going into. But y'all just not the same with the devil in reverse. This is not, you're not involved in this obsession. Only reason you involved is because you're the object of it, not because you are like reciprocating it or antagonizing someone to be obsessed with you. Like, this is just them. And with the Magician in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, I said Page of Pentacles. So somebody definitely like gets divination done on you regularly. Like, they have somebody they go to. They have somebody they go to be like, yo, what is HP doing? Whoever is conducting this, they know it's against their better judgment, though. Like, they know that this person is lying, Spirit says. They know this person is lying, but with the Ace of Pentacles, the money is good. The money is good, so they're going to keep up. They're going to keep it going. Show me this, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Page of Wands in reverse. So they know somebody lying. Everybody, they all lying. They lying to each other. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, what is this, please? Yeah, let's see here. You guys got the Strength. Major Arcana coming out in the upright position. I feel like somebody, with the Page of Wands in reverse too, somebody could have like underestimated your strength or your capability. You're turning out stronger than someone had anticipated. What is this Strength? Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. I feel like you are fiercely protecting your happiness. With the Strength, this goes back to the top of the reading. You are fiercely protecting your happiness. You know? Yeah. You got the Three of Cups in the upright position. With the Ten of Pentacles. Man. Somebody about to be celebrating something. With the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups twice. If you were investing in something, you did have the Nine of Pentacles twice. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Judgment, if you've invested in something, oh, get ready to celebrate, honey. Get ready to yes, bottom of the deck. Six of Wands in the upright. Get ready to celebrate something. I don't know your life, but this look pretty good. I'm trying to get the camera back in focus. There we go. Yeah. Some type of victory coming in. Some of y'all was long suffering, baby. Long suffering. With the Ten of Pentacles, you was long suffering. Yeah. You got this Knight of Swords at your neck, too. This is crazy. It's like I see somebody running like a relay race. They running, you know, with the little tag, the little square number on their shirt. They running. And they got dogs being unleashed on them, fucking tigers, animals, bears, all like somebody running a relay race with the Six of Wands. And it's like everything being thrown at them. Everything. But with the Six of Wands, they make it to the finish line first, no less. Yeah, don't worry. Yep. And the crazy thing is nobody else had that shit thrown in their path, and they didn't even make the finish line because they got too cocky. I'm seeing like the story of the tortoise and the hare. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, show me this, please. Let's see. So, yeah, you're going to have a reason to celebrate. It's going to be some money with the Ten of Pentacles. Let me show you. It's going to be some money or some type of emotional fulfillment. And emotional fulfillment comes in many ways, you know. Your family finally being healthy and happy and safe. That can bring emotional fulfillment, you know. You meeting your soulmate and y'all linking on something strong with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. That can even bring, you know, emotional fulfillment and abundance. Somebody may be getting married too with the Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's even a reason to celebrate. Everybody gonna have their own reason to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into this Knight of Swords ass real quick. Cause what's all the commotion? Show me this, please, Spirit. We over here celebrating. Queen of Cups in reverse again. Okay. Yeah. Court card energy. You just gonna have to accept the fact that everybody ain't gonna be happy about your happiness. And you just gonna have to keep it pushing. You've already accepted that. But this person wants to be known. They want you to acknowledge them. They want your acknowledgement so bad. They want you to acknowledge their pain so bad. They want you to know that they feelings was hurt. That's why they've been getting revenge on you all this time. Somebody want, because they keep trying to repeat the message. Somebody really wants you to know that. And they want you to know that you being happy after they feel like you betrayed them is what's been driving them all this time. Somebody is sick, bro. Like, I don't even want to read these people's energy. Like, they need help that we can't give them. Like, for real, what does this Queen of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords want? You to lose your foundation. Four of Wands in reverse. You to be destabilized. You to not have anything. You, Eight of Cups, walk away from everything in despair. They want you to feel what they felt with the Eight of Cups. Like, and I said, Lord, don't let the Page of Swords. Yeah. They watching to make sure that they want to see this happen to you. This is what this Queen of Cups in reverse twice wants to see happen to you. For you to be in the Four of Wands in reverse. Never have a partner. Never have love. Never have a stable foundation. Always feeling like somebody on your heels. This is how they want you to feel. They want you to always be walking away from anything that could be stable in your life. This is what somebody wants. Because they are not well. They are not well. We got too many court cards in reverse tonight. The Queen of Cups, it came out reverse twice. King of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. A lot of cups. That's because they ain't healed. Star in reverse. They haven't healed. They not healing. They not healing. I'm telling you, they not well. And it's like, no matter how many new chapters you start with the Fool and the Upright in your life, they going to be right there. This motherfucker know. They might as well have a, I don't know. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Spirit says this person got like a photo album of you. So this could be a physical one, or this could be a digital one. That's wild. That's fucking wild. They got memories of your memories. They are obsessed though. We have the devil out for their energy. Yeah. That's not okay. What the fuck? What is this, please? Hangman. They just hung up. Somebody's just hung up on your energy. It's crazy. It's not healthy. It's not okay. Like, jeez Louise. They really don't like that you a free spirit with the Fool. Hey, Medicine Squirrel, I didn't even see you was here tonight. Oh, that's wild. That's wild, Medicine Squirrel. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. That's creepy. That's fucking creepy. See? Spirit don't be lying. How would I even know that? Yeah. Somebody's hung up. They are stressed out about it too. They are so stressed out. Can we see? Lord, what else do we have, please? I don't want to be in that energy. Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't know. I don't feel like this person is just stuck, man. I keep trying to get out there and they just stuck. They stuck. They stuck on you. What that song say? Stuck on you. Something, 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 something. I don't know, but that's what I just heard. This person will not move on with their life. Why is this Eight of Wands in reverse? I feel like this is something somebody needs to know. Two of Pentacles. This person been so stuck on your energy. Now they in this position where they're like juggling. Like now they don't even know what to do with themselves. Something is transpiring in their life. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they're losing support. Maybe they're losing assets. They're losing money, energy, because they're so stuck. Like after a while, that shit will take a toll on you. This person don't even get no sunlight. They don't want to take a walk. They don't want to go to the park. They don't want to go to the fishing hole. Nope. They afraid they're going to miss something. All right. Can we move on? Is there anything else you want me to say about this? I'm serious, Tim. He want to go to the fishing hole, man. Lovers in reverse. I don't know. Be careful who you sharing your energy with, gang. I'm gonna tell you something I know. When you have powerful energy, and when I say powerful energy, I'm not speaking in like a haughty ass way, but like when you carry a certain frequency, people will be obsessed with you, gang. Like you don't even have had to touch them physically in any kind of way. They will be enthralled in you. It will be a one-sided relationship that you had no idea you were in. And they will project and deflect, and they will be having imaginary arguments with you, breakups with you, fallouts with you. Whole time you none the wiser in the physical, but in the spirit you can feel that shit. I'm telling you. That's why one of them scriptures say, guard your heart for something. I don't remember right now, but I'll probably remember tomorrow. But I'm telling you, be mindful, because we got a lot of cups in reverse out here. So we got a lot of emotionally unstable energy surrounding you. People having these one-sided emotional connections with you that you didn't even know nothing about, and they could be punishing you just for that. Sometimes people will have these one-sided relationships with you. You not even aware it's going on. You don't even think of that. Two of Swords in reverse. And they're not receiving some type of validation they desire from you, some type of attention, loyalty or some shit, and they'll be punishing you for that shit. And they don't even have to really be into spirituality. They could just know you are. So that's why the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse came out. They probably ain't even into spirituality as deep as you, but they know you in it, so that's how they're going to attack you, through the spirit. They're going to go to somebody, do you know how to do binding spells? Do you know how to do obsession spells? Confirmation. I hope that was a backfire, but if not, it was a pew pew. But anywho, confirmation. They'll go to somebody just to have things done on you because they feel slighted by you, or they feel unrequited love through you, or unrequited attention. I don't know, because motherfuckers be wanting weird shit now. They don't even be knowing what they want, okay? So you can't try to figure it out. Proverbs 4, verse 23. Thank you. So somebody feels like maybe you didn't give enough with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I don't really give a fuck what they think, to be honest. I just think they need to get some help. Like, at the end of the day, this is very one-sided. So they need to seek refuge. They need to get some help. Did this person even got any real friends around them? Any real spirits around them? Any strong spirits in their life? Like, cause I'm like, where's the discernment? Is what I'm wondering. Cause my spirits ain't gonna let me sit up and do nothing fucked up to nobody, and they don't deserve it. So I don't understand. And this is so one-sided. That's how you know with the devil coming out, this person, mind ain't right. They have been overtaken by the enemy. Yeah, Tiff. Yep. Yeah, that's that spiritual psychosis. I'm telling you. Spiritual psychosis will have you attacking people that ain't even attacking you. Thinking that everybody that you feel a certain energy or emotion about is the enemy, or they jealous of you. Like, man, that's why you got to take breaks. You got to do cleanses. It's stuff you got to do. You can't just be out here. I'm doing a ritual. Why? Did you get clearance? Like, is everything okay? Like, are you in the right energy to be doing that ritual? Did you divine on it? Like, and if you did you talk to the right spirits? Like, oh my God, it's so much spiritual responsibility. And I feel like people be bypassing that because they just want shit to go their way. And you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that shit. And you got to go to someone who respects the spirits and who respects spiritual law. If not, you find your ass crossed up. Working somebody that don't deserve to be worked. Tampering with somebody's energy who don't deserve to be tampered with. Putting your mouth on somebody's name that you shouldn't be. You cross yourself up like that. And everybody got ancestors. Everybody got a spirit team. Everybody got spirit guides. So never get out here and get too haughty and think that, oh, everybody's an easy target. Because that's not the truth. And then, you know, if somebody's going to a practitioner with this magician in reverse, that's their own business. But when you go to a practitioner, you petition in their spirit team to work on your behalf. You know, so you really got to be careful who you go to. Because you don't know who their spirit team is. Who they over there praying to and invoking. Like, you just don't know. So you got to be careful with that shit. It's not a game. All right, let's move around. Yeah, but, you know, you just got somebody on your ass who's upset that with the the Lovers in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, that you stop giving to them or to the connection or to the situation, whatever it is. You pull back your energy. And so with the Knight of Swords, this is why they're going so hard. They want to reconnect. They want to I just heard imprint. So they want to imprint their energy on you again so that they can make sure you don't succeed this time. With the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, the Lovers in reverse, they want to reconnect to make sure that this time they really get you. And then you got to understand and respect the craft. There are some practitioners who don't give a fuck about the threefold law. They don't give a fuck if it's justified or not. There are practitioners who will tell you that, like, if you want the work done, I'm going to get the work done. So don't think that everybody is on that same type of time, because they're not. Respectfully, I can't change nobody's way of being or practicing. I can't. There are people who don't give a fuck about none of that. If you wrong or right, they don't care. And they have protection set in place so that they won't receive any backlash. It's a crazy game. It's not all black and white like you think. In the moment, with the devil card, the moment somebody considers themselves binding you to them and tying you up in the spirit and tying your hands up in the spirit, the moment they feel you breaking free from that shit, if they got the money or the means, they gonna go and be like, yo, can you redo it again? Because I can feel their energy slipping away from me. They'll go back and get that shit done again. They'll go broke doing that shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Sometimes the enemy is relentless. With the Two of Pentacles. And they bind it too. They don't even realize that they're binded. They're binded by trying to bind you. Yeah, man, so I told you. Reality is stranger than fiction. And they say art imitates life. So where would they get these ideas for these movies and shit from if it wasn't a reality at some point? What's this Two of Pentacles, please? The strength. They like, yo, can you make it stronger this time? Can you tie them up stronger this time? Show me this. And Spirit said, no, I can't. Six of Wands in reverse. No, I will not. No, your petition is not granted. No, there will not be success in this. No, no, no. Knight of Wands in reverse. No, no. Yeah. Show me this, please. No. No again. Three of Wands in reverse. No. No, you will not see results. No. 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 Yeah. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You've been getting the wrong information, or you've been telling the wrong information, so no. The answer is no. All across the board. Even the Page of Pentacles in reverse is a no. But the Page of Pentacles can also be like a reader. So if someone was reading, like I'm telling you, somebody's been getting readings on you. They have not been getting the right information at all. With the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, they just been getting enough to hold on. You know, so this is like, whoever they're going to is like breadcrumbing them. You know, they just telling them like whatever they want to hear, just enough to keep them hanging on with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, to keep them trapped in some type of like, Spirit says money pit. So somebody thinking they doing something to somebody else, or they getting information on somebody else, whole time they just wasting their money and their energy, and they are stuck. Somebody's playing on somebody's like self-imposed imprisonment. Somebody's like, oh, they a sucker. They want to harm somebody. And I know they shouldn't be, but I'm about to work them anyway. I'm gonna pretend, after Tarot Eight of Swords, to be saving them, but whole time I'm gonna feed the illusion. I'm gonna feed the self-imposed imprisonment that they're in, and it's gonna end very, very bad for this person. The Tower, after Tarot, the bottom of the deck here, Major Arcana, So this is not going to end well for them. They need to stand down. Two of Swords after tarot. They need to stand down. They need to get their mind right. Something's not going to end well for them. My bad, gang. I thought something was burning, but it wasn't. And I had to go run and check because one time, y'all gonna laugh at me, but one time I was in the kitchen and I was doing something at the sink and my butt hit the burner and it turned it on high key. And I thought that's what happened when I went to get something to drink. And thank God I was right there. It was only a little piece of paper towel, but shit, I had to go check, like, thought something was burning. But it wasn't. So we're okay. It was, AV. It was. I was the problem. I was the problem, gang. I had to run and go check. I was like, I ain't even got time to tell the gang I'll be right back. Let me go make sure. You just never know. I'm telling the honest truth. Telling the honest truth, gang. You are the problem, maybe. Just for saying that. All right, let's move around, gang, because we long-winded tonight. Hey, we probably like, I just can't get a break in the chat. You're damn right. You're damn right. You can't get a break. You can't get a break. And y'all had the Tower in reverse. y'all had the Tower in reverse. They had the Tower in the upright. So this is like opposing energy. This is a one-sided obsession, conflict, whatever it is. All right, let's see, gang. I'm still gonna pull some cards to see. I'm gonna pull my Zodiac cards out. See what signs y'all need to be mindful for in the upcoming cycles. Okay, so you got the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So someone is gonna acknowledge your skill set, acknowledge the work you've put into something. Somebody is even going to acknowledge your plans. If you have any plans going forward, it will be acknowledged, you know? Now, I don't want to say that these plans won't go off without a hitch, but I do want to say that these plans are going to take a little bit more time than you wanted it to. Not in a bad way, but there's some things that need to come together. Some heaviness that needs to be removed. Unnecessary paperwork. Unnecessary, Spirit said, construction, cleanup. I don't know. And I don't really want to say unnecessary. Let me retract that. I don't want to say unnecessary. I want to say tedious. There might be a lot of tedious things that you have to do and, you know, double checking and going back over things. It's something like that. What is this, please? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You might be, you might have to negotiate some things with family too. There's gonna be, and thank you. Wait a minute. There's gonna be family who is upset with some type of results that you're making. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, why did HP get that?" Like, "Oh, I feel like I was such and such and such. I should have gotten that too." There may be a dispute amongst family members about some type of results that are gonna happen in your favor. Yeah. hmm But it's good karma with the world. Yeah. Like, why was HP chosen, the Empress, to receive this? And now they get to capitalize on this. Now they get to make money off of this. Now they get to have stability off of this. Why wasn't I chosen for that? Page of Swords with the Page of Wands in reverse, because they wasn't ready. They're just not the one. Okay, they just weren't chosen. They, it's nothing. It's not your problem. Empress in the upright, the world. This is just the way the cookie crumbles. Saturn energy with the world. So this is just how the karmic wheel is turning. It's not your problem. Don't even acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? With the Ten of Wands in reverse. Don't even acknowledge it. It's not even a big deal. It's not even a big deal. You know, Spirit's just letting you know that that may come up for some of you. Something around that. With the Ten of Pentacles, it could definitely have something to do with like assets. Like we talked about earlier. Protect your assets. But sometimes the Ten of Pentacles can talk about inheritances too. So you may receive an inheritance. It could be in the form of money or property with the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the World, the Empress. And you may have someone in this Page of Wands in reverse energy who feels like, oh, it should have went to them. They're trying to figure out why with the Page of Swords. Like, why did HP get it, not me? Show me this, please. Yeah. The Lovers, they wondering why it went to you instead of them. So you are chosen for something. Whatever you about to be chosen for, it's gonna bring you a lot of stability. With the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the World, the Empress, it's gonna bring you a lot of stability. But
How to make dinner with Apple Intelligence and ChatGPT.
with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you don't have to share it with nobody if you don't feel like it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Here we go. Ace of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Swords. Hey, Jamila. So someone's attempt to, destroy you, it's failing horribly. With the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck here is the Justice in the upright. I mean, this is just confirmation. We basically heard this earlier. You had the Justice in the upright earlier. I don't know, gang. Somebody is so worried about you with the Nine of Swords. Somebody is actually worried about, like, a lot of this, there's a lot of backfire going on with the Ace of Wands in reverse from some attempt at betrayal or for some actual, not even, Spirit says not an attempt, it was an actual betrayal with the Five of Wands. Somebody is like in their head, like, is this happening to me because of what I did to so and so? Is this happening to me because of the attempts I made on so and so? Like, this is what somebody's worried about with the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse. There was a false start somewhere. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Pause real quick, gang. So, we doing a raffle for everybody who wasn't on the live on Tuesday or you didn't catch the replay. We doing a raffle in the members only lounge where whoever wins the raffle is going to get a free 20-minute reading with me or a self-care package of my choice. Okay, so only thing you got to do to be entered into the raffle is be subscribed and be a member to the channel. And then I'm going to put everybody's names in a little thing and I'm gonna pull it on live. So I'm gonna make a call to action in the members lounge so everybody could put their name, because I don't know every member's name, it don't show me. Everybody put their name in the comment section on that video on the members channel, and then I'm going to pick somebody from there. Okay, just wanted to remind y'all. Okay, so you got the Justice in the upright anyway. I feel like with the Justice in the upright, we have the Emperor in the upright right behind it. So drop your name. When I do the video, I'm going to do a video for y'all. And then y'all can just drop it in that one video. So then I can have all the members' name in one space. Hey, Ezra. And then I'll pick the winner of the raffle from there. So when I do the video, I'm going to post it in the members space. And then I'm going to post it on the community tab that the video is up, because I know some of y'all don't be getting your notifications right, so I'll do that so that y'all can drop your name so I can choose y'all. I'm gonna pull the winner on live so y'all don't think I'm cheating. I'm gonna have a little bowl right here. Hey, Her Highness. And we're gonna choose the winner on live. And then if you choose the free 20-minute reading with me, all you gotta do is hit me up, email me or whatever. I prefer email because I don't really check my social media inboxes like that. So I prefer email. Just email me and then we'll schedule like a time and a day where we're both available, because I know a lot of you guys are 3 hours ahead of me or 2 hours ahead of me. And then we'll choose a time that works best for both of us, and then we'll do the reading over the phone. Okay, and then if you choose the care package, then I'll make all my products by hand. So you'll just have to give me your shipping information, and then I'll send the box to you. So that's how we're gonna do that. I'm just doing that to give back to all my members, because I appreciate you guys and I love you, and you're so kind and patient with me in the members lounge. Yeah, MS, you didn't get the notification tonight. Yeah, sometimes, gang, they tell you to like go next to the subscription you have for me and hit the bell notification, and then you just click all, and then anytime I upload anything, it'll show you. And some people even say you gotta unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and then that'll get your notifications on too. But I know personally I do have notifications set for certain creators that I like to watch, and I have it on all. So you might need to do that. And if you want to become a member, just go to any video on my page. Go to videos, not lives. Go to videos and it'll say members only. And when you click on that, it'll give you an option to become a member. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we move pretty much. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. A lot of swords and cups tonight. So somebody is definitely like in their head and in their feelings about you. But this Queen of Swords in reverse, they are very bitter about you. Very jealous of you. You know, the Queen of Swords HP in reverse has been your adversary for years. Like on the channel. So you got somebody that just stay mad about you. You could like type, oh, the sky is beautiful today. They gonna be mad you said that. Like, who this bitch think they is having a nice sky? When they can go outside and look at their sky too. Like somebody's just like, I don't know. They feel like you owe them an apology. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody feel like you owe them an apology, gang. And I know you don't. I already know you don't, but this is how they feel. They tired too with the 10 of, look at this. Look at this person on the 10 of Wands. They exhausted. They've been carrying this burden forever. They've been carrying this shit for a long time with the 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse. Right, HP3. They probably putting on weight because of this with the 10 of Wands. I don't know. I feel like you kind of like trigger somebody's insecurities, gang. There's nothing you could do about that. You can't apologize. You can't go through your life being an apologetic or what the fuck they call it. An apologist or some shit. You can't go through your life being like that. That's why you got to keep motherfuckers at arm's length. Somebody wants you to apologize to them for the shit God gave you. Oh, I'm sorry God gave me an optimistic personality. I'm sorry God made me a Sagittarius. Like, somebody wants you to fucking apologize for some shit that ain't got shit to do with them or you. Damn. Oh, you know, I'm sorry my spirit guides told me you was batshit crazy and to keep boundaries and distance from me. I'm sorry. They want you to apologize for shit that's divine already. If your spirit team or your spirit tells you like, yo, this person is whatever, keep a healthy distance. You ain't gonna go out in the world apologizing to people for that. Period, Ezra. This Queen of Swords in reverse mad at you for shit that is unfounded. And it's right next to the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. They can't have what you have though. Everybody get their own shit. Everybody got their own shit. They want you to say sorry. I'm sorry I'm more optimistic than you. I'm sorry with the world in the upright again that I got good karma or that, you know, spirit favors me. I'm sorry I got favor. I'm sorry. High Priestess in the upright position. You bet the fuck not. I'm sorry. Let me cover up the world before they get to tripping. I'm sorry. I got favor. What? What? Hierophant in the upright position. What? So now you apologizing for having favor? Now you apologizing for being chosen? You already been through a. People got it fucked up. They think since you chosen, you ain't never been through shit. No, bitch. I just know how to weather the storm. I just know how to go within. You think being chosen, or if that's what you want to call it, or highly favored, that shit is not easy. You get tested more than others. You have more responsibility than others. You have more. Only person that could put only thing that could put expectations on you is spirit. You have more expectations. This shit is not fucking easy. Cause sometimes you just want to wild out. You want to crash out. You want to act a fucking fool. But spirit is like with the 5 of wands in reverse. High priestess in the upright. Hierophant in the upright. Shout out to my high priest. Spirit is like with the 5 of wands in reverse. Is that worth it? Come on. Do you really come off your throne for that? Come on. With the sun in the upright, when I have so much more waiting for you, gonna let them trick you out your spot like that? I think the fuck not. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not fun. It's a very humbling existence in some ways. But at the same time, it's also very empowering. So you have to take the good with the bad. Mm-hmm. So somebody could think you just got it easy because you in your spiritual bag. You know, oh, HP got it easy. They in their spiritual bag. Whole time, you fighting magician in reverse. You fighting other motherfuckers. Evil intentions. And that's the thing. It comes with the territory. Because that's why you got to have your shit put in place. Because it comes with the territory, baby. If you chosen, you consider yourself chosen. You consider yourself on this path. You're going to be challenged. You're going to be tested. People will throw work at you just because they got spiritual envy. That be the main thing. Motherfuckers don't respect their own divinity, so they attack yours. When you respect your own divinity, you're not even concerning yourself with the next person's. And that's just the truth. This magician in reverse here, they got all the tools to make some shit pop. But they don't use them. And then they attack people who are utilizing their tools. I say this shit all the time. People who are not using their spiritual gifts, confirmation, to help others will criticize the ones who do. If it's so simple, if you just as powerful as them, why are you not using your power for other things? All right. Let's move around. So before you call yourself engaging with the enemy on certain levels, there's levels to this shit. Okay, when you engage in a magician in reverse. Now the baby want to come in. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me go let the baby in. All right, my bad, gang. I'm back. Kids are running ragged, huh? Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's because I talk to them all the time, so they just used to that. Okay, so you got the sun in the upright position here. Show me this, please. Wheel of Fortune. So some of you guys are about to realize what's been blocking you from fortunate new beginnings, what have been the false starts in your life. Yeah, man, HP3, they will talk your ear off if you let them. You're gonna be seeing, okay, what's been delaying me from achieving monumental goals in your life? I feel like some of you guys respectfully have achieved a lot of small goals, you know, the short-term goals. But now you have your sights set on the long-term goals. Respectfully, though. You know? And I feel like each of you have been going at it in your own pace. You know? Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse. A lot of conflict coming to an end so that you can achieve these goals too. But I feel like there's still a little bit of a fight that has to go on. I know you don't want to hear that, but I have to be honest. There's still a little bit of a fight that has to go on. But, you know, what is this? It has something to do with money. Yeah. Somebody with the Magician in reverse, somebody is working hard against somebody's money, finances, success. Somebody's working really hard at that. Eight of Swords in the upright to keep somebody trapped in some type of sense of poverty. This Magician in reverse is really trying to keep somebody in some space of poverty, where nothing grows, where they don't get no good news, where they don't get no money calls. Like somebody is really working hard at that. It's so important for them. And I really want to get away from this, but I have to give the messages as they come. Can you show me why, Spirit, please? Why? Is someone on this type of time? Two of Cups, because they... Yo, I'm telling you, somebody, you got to be careful who you connect with. This is somebody that feels like they don't want to see you have nothing because of the connection you guys have or don't have. I just heard lack thereof. So, yeah. Why is it so important? I'm so tired of this. What is this? Let me get the other ones. Queen of Swords in reverse again. Yeah. And you just had it. Court card energy. This is a bitter person. Yeah. It's because the lack of connection with you, or the desire that somebody desires a connection with you so bad that it's like, if you don't connect with me, I don't want to see you with nobody. I don't want to see you happy with nobody. Like, somebody is just, I don't want to see you having nothing. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Her Highness, you might need to get some work done or some spiritual cleanses going. You know? You really might have to. You might need to book a reading with me or a consultation with me so we can see what's going on. Because if it's been following you for years, it's definitely some type of work that's been put on you. With this Magician in reverse. But you know, that's at your discretion. But anyway, yeah, you got somebody bitter on your heels. Somebody wants to keep someone trapped and like barely having enough or not having enough at all with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Magician in reverse. All right, let's move around. Let's get some Zodiac cards here. Let's see what signs let's see what signs you need to be mindful of in this cycle. And if you are emotionally attached to your sun sign or any zodiac sign in your chart, you might want to click off at this point because your sign may come out and you may feel like you're the only person in the universe with that sign, and then everybody with that sign ain't never did nothing wrong. You gonna be triggered. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be triggered. Y'all be justifying bullshit based on your sun sign. It is what it is. Or you don't, or you be like, only the men of the sign act like that. And you let the toxic ass women of your sun sign skate. If you one of those, you might want to click off at this time. Because I ain't even gonna hold you. Alright, let's see. Let's get a shuffle going. Alright, this deck is thin, so it ain't gonna take us too long. Alright. Let's see. Oh, let me knock it. First sign that comes out is the sign of Scorpio. Now Scorpio is ruled by the planet of Mars and Pluto. All right. Now we're talking about signs you need to be mindful of. So if you feel like you got a Scorpio in your energy and you need to be mindful of them, then you really do. Now, if this is a Scorpio that's in your energy, they've been in your energy for a long time, and they probably never gonna let up. Okay, Scorpio is one of those signs that can be jealous, possessive, obsessive in its unevolved state, and they will carry out their plot of revenge to the day they die. And even if they die, they're going to have their descendants carry out that plot. Like, this is somebody in your energy that's obsessive, compulsive, controlling. Their feelings are hurt by anything. Now, definitely this could be their sun, moon, or rising, you know. But whoever this person is, if they have their sights set on you for some type of revenge, or they feel like you've slighted them in the least bit, they got eternal beef with you, and they're gonna find you in every lifetime until they feel like they've evened the score. This person could also be very possessive. Okay, so if you their lover, you can't love nobody else. You can't even have an ex. If you their friend, you can't have other friends unless you run it by them. They will also infiltrate. Like, become friends with your friends, become friends with your family, become lovers with your lovers. All for the sole plot of stripping away any emotional support you have so they can be the sole entity of that. Okay? We're talking unevolved, so get out your feelings. And if you have something that they like, if it's something that you have in your life, because they represent the 8th house, which is other people's money, death, taxes, and all those things. They also rule the reproductive system. They could be the stepmom that just like try to cancel you out. You ain't even the mom no more. It ain't your money, it's their money, our money. It ain't your fame, it's their fame, our fame. Like, this is an energy that can become very possessive and obsessive over you, whatever you have going on, and they don't take competition too well. This is a very competitive sign. Very competitive. Even though it's water, y'all need to stop sleeping on water signs. Y'all think water signs is just crybabies and emotions. Them motherfuckers be sharks too. So if your enemy right now, or perceived enemy, is a Scorpio, just know they on your ass. And they've been on your ass for a long time, and they've been studying you for a long time, because they like to study people's personalities, and they like to know the unknown. So they probably know shit about you that you never even said to others, or even said to them. And they deal with the occult. They deal with, the hidden. So they could be lighting candles on your ass and you don't even know. You could have made them jealous because you offered your friend some fruit in front of them and you only offered them salad. If this is somebody you need to be aware of, they got a grudge with you right now that you don't even know about, that you're not even aware of. And it started a long time ago. Okay. The next sign we have here is Libra. Represented by the scales. Now, Scorpio is represented by the scorpion. So, touching back on the Scorpio energy a little bit, this is somebody who is hurting themselves in a way to hurt you. They may not see it that way because their emotions rule, but they could be setting themselves up for failure, for a major sting, because they're trying to like control, dominate, or sting you. Prime example, somebody's in the media right now is P. Diddy. He's a Scorpio. So you can really tap into the dark side of a Scorpio through that energy. Now, if this person that you need to be mindful of is a Libra, you need to know that they have already garnered enough people around them who can relate to why they don't like you. And they are going to make sure those people champion them in their dislike towards you, or Libra is a cardinal sign, so they're the initiator, but with air, so they've already initiated some communication about you that's going to allow everybody to know that you're the villain. Now, one thing you have to be mindful about with the sign of Libra, they are ruled by the planet Venus, so they have an automatic vanity spell on them from the moment they're conceived. So what that could mean, if this is your adversary, is that they're already seen as perfect as the way they are. So if they have a problem, the people around them are going to automatically think that you're the problem, not the Libra. Because Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty, love. Also the 7th house, relationships. But the 7th house is also the house of open enemies. So that's a very odd space to be in with someone, with them represented by the scales, because an imbalanced Libra is like an enemy for life. All right? And it's so funny because Scorpio and Libra oftentimes have each other in their chart in some way, highly aspected in their chart. Whether it be their rising, their moon, their Venus, it's going to be somewhere prominent in their chart. So if this is someone that's your perceived enemy, or they see you as the enemy, know that they're going to obsess. They're never going to let up. They're out for justice. The Libra represents the justice card in the major arcana. So you have somebody that's like seeking secret justice against you because maybe you didn't relate to them in some kind of way they wanted to. You didn't have a relationship with them the way they wanted a relationship with you. Or you didn't give them some type of control in your life. Or they felt like somebody was over them. Because we're looking at Scorpio and Libra together. This is a very dangerous combination if it's unevolved. Is there really an unevolved? But anyway. So this person could have some type of vendetta against you just because you didn't relate to them in a way that gave them some type of control or status. All right, let's see. Next time we have is Leo. Now, oftentimes people say that Libra is the Leo of the air signs. But the connection between, hey Elizabeth, the connection between Scorpio and Leo is like Bonnie and Clyde. Until the Leo decides, hey, 7th house, Libra, we need more people in this relationship for it to be whole. Because Leo is represented by the lion. And what does a lion have? A pride. And what consists of a pride? That one lion and a gang of lioness. Now, Scorpio is going to be like, okay, Leo, because Scorpio and Leo match. They match in many ways, but they also don't match in many ways. So Leo is going to be like, look, Scorpio, I love what we have here, but I think we need to bring more into this. And Scorpio is going to say, okay, but Scorpio is going to bring stipulations to this. Scorpio is going to be like, okay, we can have more, but only if I'm number one. And Leo is going to be like, okay, you are number one. But what's going to happen is the 7th house energy comes in and Scorpio is no longer number one. Because with the 7th house energy representing the house of relationships, this energy is now forced to accept that other people can share the spotlight with him. And even though Scorpio will seem unbothered about that, Scorpio will plot that Libra's demise, or that additional relatability's demise. Scorpio will say, okay, I will accept other people, other relationships within our relationship. But the moment it starts to make Scorpio feel undesired or not exalted enough, it's going to become a problem. So aside from them signs and those planets, you know, you have somebody on your heels who feel like you outshine them, or you've taken away some type of precedence that they represented. So we go back to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, somebody feeling like you took something from them. And with the 7th house here, it was a relationship or some type of relatability that you garnered that they didn't. So there's a lot of ego, emotion, and jealousy, and wanting to be relatable and seen. It's a lot going on here. So the 3 signs that's coming out right now are Scorpio, Leo, and Libra. Okay? Show me this, please. Yeah. Soul, which is the sun. So that's more Leo energy. And then we have Neptunus, which is Piscean energy, the planet Neptune. Yeah, it's a lot of confusion going on. It's a lot of confusion going on. So somebody could have Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Libra in their chart, and it affects the way they relate to others. It affects the relationships in their life. With Leo, it affects the 5th house. With Scorpio, it affects the 8th house. Somebody may feel like, oh, you being in someone's life fucks up their money, their attention, them being the all. What is this? Here we got 2nd house here, Taurus. So there could be a Taurus that has Scorpio highly aspected in their chart, or Leo, but sometimes Tauruses come across as Leo. Especially because Tauruses tend to have Aries highly aspected in their chart, or they tend to have Sagittarius in their chart. Scorpio is their opposite sign. Yeah. So with the sign of Taurus coming out, you might have, and that Taurus is ruled by Venus. Is Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. So you might have somebody definitely is a Taurus or a Libra. They have that highly aspected in their chart. With the Leo energy and the Scorpio energy, this person is deadly. This person is deadly. This person is like, and they're very secretive too about it. They're like, oh, they're gonna sit back and observe you. Like, this is what you get attention from. Okay, I need to plot on that. I need to be in on it, because Taurus rules the 2nd house, which is like money. Venus rules money, amongst other things. But we're looking at the Scorpio aspect of it, because Scorpio rules other people's money. Okay? So, you know, you got somebody that's really in your money like that. They're really looking at how you make money or how you garner attention. With the 7th house energy, how you relate to others. They want that shit. They want it for themselves. Even if they have to be a great value version of you, or even if with the 7th house energy, even if they have to get other people with them to come against you in that spotlight that you are in, they're going to do that. Because we're not talking about We're talking about the energy you need to be mindful of, not the ones you need to embrace. So like getting offended is not gonna help anything. The only time you're gonna get offended from this is if you operate in this energy and you don't want it to be called out. Because every fucking zodiac sign has positive and negative traits. So what's the point of getting upset if you're not moving like this and you just don't want it exposed? Or it makes you uncomfortable to be seen in the lower aspect of your ego. All right, let's get one more sign, then we out of here. Then we gonna move on. We got Venus in reverse. So somebody's whole reason for attacking you is vanity. Venus in reverse is vanity. Yeah. All right, let's move forward. Because I already know y'all having a fucking heart attack just hearing that your sign ain't perfect, which is wild to me. You know how many fucked up ass Capricorns I met? And I'm not just talking about the men. I met a gang of fucked up ass Capricorns. That don't mean that everybody hate me. That's crazy to me how people feel like that. Like as soon as you not sucking a sign, they feel like, oh, they hate us. No, nobody don't hate you. Everybody don't operate on the same type of time as you. Okay? If you do research, there's like, I'll just use my own sign for example, because I'm not emotionally attached to my sign, but there's Capricorn 1, Capricorn 2, Capricorn 3. You know, like there's different aspects and it represents the sign's evolution. So if you get emotionally attached to that, you still got some processing to do. It ain't even about healing. Fuck healing. You got some logic to process. If you think that everybody with the same sun sign as you operate the same as you. When y'all got different moons, risings, Venus, north nodes, south nodes. Upbringings. History. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to me how everybody tries to like lump everything under some type of umbrella of everything's a fucking trauma response. That's why motherfuckers be healing themselves sick. Because everything's a fucking trauma response to everybody. That shit is fucking wild to me. Like everything's not a trauma response. Everybody's not trying to fucking traumatize you. But some shit about sun signs do be true. It do be true. All right, let's see, gang. And you know what's crazy? In the minor arcana, Scorpio is ruled by the Five of Cups. That came out twice. And in the minor arcana, Taurus is ruled by the Five of Pentacles. That came out twice. Leo is ruled by the Sun and the Strength. And both of those came out. Okay, you guys got number 24, which breaks down to the 6 lantern fairy, a clear solution.
We're making you a one-topping cheddar crust pizza for $11.99.
All right, let's read this. This card says, a way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies need to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Wow, old shielding against certain energies. So, hey, Lanlu. So, if you guys have been doing certain workings or things, you need to change that up sometimes. You know, I'm not going to elaborate on that too much because we always got the enemy watching, but there may need to be some things you need to rework, okay? Come on here. Come on. Because you trying to do stuff you're not supposed to do. Come on. Go on. All right. This says, okay, trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. So now with this lantern fairy, there's been a light that has been casted on your path. You know what you need to stay away from. You know what you need to do to keep pushing. Stay away from people, because we did have the judgment in reverse. Stay away from people who choose to just misjudge you. You'll know these people because they never ask you like, hey, because this is too vulnerable for them. They rather judge than be vulnerable. So they'll never ask you like, hey, are we cool? Is everything good between us? Do you feel like there's anything we need to work on in our family ship, relationship, friendship, whatever? They'll never try to like gain insight or see the light of a situation. With the 6 energy, they'll be more passive aggressive. They'll be more like, I'm going to act like this to see if HP says this or feels like this, or, you know, so you need to stay away from people like that. I know a lot of people don't like raw communication because they feel like it's aggressive. But there's a way to have raw communication without even being offensive. But, you know, stay away from people who will rather assume or jump to conclusions and shade you or sub you rather than communicate with you. Okay, this is a time you need to acknowledge those people in your life. Like, who just kept it real with me even when it wasn't pleasant, but never had no malice intent for me. And then when you figure that out, you're going to be like, okay, those are the motherfuckers I need to surround myself with. You know? Because people could be straight up with you and not be offensive. It says, old shielding against certain energies need to be replaced and reworked. And you have to do that, especially if you are someone who has experienced or are experiencing spiritual warfare. You know straight up, you don't do the same thing every fucking time. You have to bring in different techniques, and, you know, you have to study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? It says, keeping you isolated instead of protected. So somebody needs to reconsider their isolation. Are you actually being protected? Or are you just being isolated? And one way you'll figure that out is like, if you're away from everybody and shit just keep getting worse. You just keep getting bad news and bad news after bad news. Now, let's not misconceive that for, yeah, I'm in hermit mode, I'm doing my own thing. I got some bad news last week, but I also got some bad news 6 months ago. But every other thing in my life is going as planned. See, we have to broaden our mindset. And that's like opening up that appreciation too. Have things been getting better? Or have things just been getting progressively worse? Like, really look at that. Look at areas in your life before you start to be like, you know, I need to just isolate myself. Where have things gotten better at? You know, look at that too. It says, trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel free, true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. Yeah. Stay the fuck away from people who ain't never got no encouraging words for you. They can only tell you how they feel about how you didn't do something right. You could have did 10 things right. And this is the type of motherfucker that'll just focus on the one thing. Oh, you misspelled that word. Or, oh, you didn't. But all the other 10 things you did right. Get away from them. They're joys. They're thieves of joy. I almost said joy thieves. But they're thieves of joy. You know? They're never going to give you that. And I don't even want to say this because it sounds condescending. But they're never going to give you that attaboy. You don't fucking need no attaboy, first of all, but that's just what I heard, attaboy. If you don't know what an attaboy is, that's just like, hey, I see you doing your thing. You know, keep up the good work, so to speak. But you low-key don't want no fucking attaboy. But I mean, if it comes, cool. If not, whatever. You know? All right, let's see. You guys got the 38, which breaks down to master number 11. Carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. Wow. Somebody is fine as fuck. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. This person may be like your type. They may look good. Male or female. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging you. I don't know your life, but somebody look good as fuck. But they got a toxic ass personality. They gorgeous. They click all the bells and whistles, you know? If you were only talking about physically, how somebody looked, they would be your type, straight up. If you were only describing the physical, this person would be your type. But with the carnivorous flower fairy, nah, that's like a Venus flytrap. Somebody's a Venus flytrap. They look good. They may even taste good. But are they good? No, they're not. All right? Oh, let's do this. But you might be getting yourself caught up. Let's read this. This card says, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. Now, so this person is an energy vampire off top. And remember I was telling, like, somebody may be out in the world, like,
you're on a road trip.
Somebody, okay, with the Venus flytrap energy, somebody could be very easy on the eyes. They could be very beautiful. They have a lavish lifestyle. They have all the name brand shit. They, you know, they just physically have it all together. But their soul, look at this person's eyes on this card. full of regret and doubt and loneliness and sorrow. Somebody has a gang of shit, but they dead inside. Okay, and they need others. When you look at the Venus flytrap, they need other people's essence to feel whole. All right, so don't take everybody at face value. It says they treat themselves rather like royalty, and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. So this is an energy vampire. This is somebody who, and they're not doing this by accident. This is somebody who acts like they're into you, into what you're interested in, blah, blah, blah. But the whole time, they're trying to find a way to use you to fulfill something for them. They have a void. And this is somebody who has like a royalty complex. This is somebody that feels like you're supposed to always be doting on them, telling them how great they are 24/7. They don't ever have to care about how you doing nothing. This is somebody that just needs constant validation. It says they treat themselves like royalty, and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want you to do something for them. So somebody is just like, oh, you know, but they kind of like smooth with it too though. This is somebody who like has a certain type of emotional intelligence that they use to like get people to like, that they use to use people basically. They only gonna be nice to you or kind to you rather if they need you to do something for them. Other than that, they don't have nothing for you. It says they spend much of their time trying to feed off others. And if you deny them this, they become very angry, narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is cold. They cold. They don't give a fuck about you. Your only purpose in their life is to be of supply. Oh, well, what do you mean? Because sometimes they act like this. It's never going to be concrete with them. So stop looking for stability within these types of connections. And stop looking for nurturing within these types of connections. They are cold and closed off. They're only going to appear when they need to replenish. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cult-like in its practices and ethics. Whatever and whomever the carnivorous flower fairy represents is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you and they will try to take from you. It is their very nature. Yeah, they're an energy vampire or an emotional vampire. They're not going to fuck with you unless you are bleeding out into them in some kind of way. It has to be that deep for them. They really don't make surface level connections. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. They make surface level connections on their end, which means they're not going to give too much. They're not going to pour into you too much. That's the surface level of it all. But on the other end, they need full devotion from you, full disclosure from you. They need you to be boundless, boundaryless. Their only boundary with you is you having a boundary with them. If you set any type of boundary with this type of person, you're automatically fake. You're automatically a narcissist. So this is a narcissist that calls other people's narcissists when they can't get what they want from them. When they can't get a certain type of validation from them. When they can't get a certain type of energy source or supply. They're going to deem you the narcissist because they're not getting supply from you. They're going to paint you the villain. It says the carnivorous flower fairy represents it is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. No. I guarantee you, if this motherfucker had Carfax, you will find out all the people they have betrayed. This is somebody who has a long track record of people who have betrayed them. This person is always in possession of new supply. And for some of you, this is not even romantic. It's platonic or it's parasocial. It's one of the three. And if it's parasocial, it's somebody that just hops around from social group to social group, trying to blend in with everybody when they fucked up the last tribe or last group they was in. They form these types of relationships in their mind with people who not even where they are. So they already betrayed. They see you being friendly with someone else. Like, somebody is fucked up with the carnivorous flower fairy. Somebody is fucked up. They devoured everybody around him. And I'm not even talking about in a powerful way. I'm talking about in a, how do you call it? I already said energy vampire, but it's something else Spirit is showing me. Thank you. A leech. They're like an energetic leech. I just heard content, so every personality they come in contact with is content for them. They you know, you take on somebody's, if you're a vampire, energy vampire, you take on somebody's energetic signature. They like to feel like they're someone. So they may use other people's language. They may dress like other people. They may use certain adornments that other people use. Like somebody is like, they like deep in it. Like they just take on whole identities. And erasure is their goal. All right, let's get out of that. Okay, so you guys got strange Valentine. Love is strange. So you might find yourself in a very unconventional relationship. This is going to be odd to you because someone is going to be like, look, I see relationships and monogamy in a different way. And they're going to be like, I want to date you. I want to be in relation with you. But you can see other people and I can see other people. And you may, with the love is strange energy, you may be like, okay, now this ain't going to be for everybody with the number 27 breaking down to the 9. This may be where somebody draws the line. Like, oh, no, I'm not with that. But for somebody, this may be right up somebody else's alley. Let's read this. It says, you may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside of you and who may not be your type. Hurrah! You will wake up and feel bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. So some of you guys may enter into some unconventional relationship and then it turns into something very committed. And physically, maybe you guys aren't each other's type, but emotionally, at the core, she's got a heart necklace on, he's got a heart at his chest. So you guys may have the same emotional intelligence. You guys might have the same love language, but on the outside, you may not look like, oh, she would be with him or he would be with her. You know, like maybe that's how some people might see your partner, like, oh, they don't even look like they would be together, but their heart is the same, their loyalty is the same, you know, their dedication is the same, their emotion matches. So maybe some of you guys need to not worry about that aspect of things. You know, this number 27 breaks down to the number 9. Let's get the numerology on this number 9 real quick. Well, let's do 27. So that's a powerful number. And then we'll do the breakdown and we'll go to number 9. Okay, number 27. Congratulations. Your optimism is attracting wonderful situations and relationships, period. Stay positive as this attitude is working in your favor. So yeah, number 27. Stay optimistic as this time. Like I said, as this time. At this time. And know that like spirit is working with you to align you with the correct relationships, connections, you know, that are good for you. And it says, as this attitude is working in your favor, and I told you with the judgment in the upright earlier, and the justice in the upright rather, that things are going to be working in your favor. So it may seem odd. This may be something, because, you know, the number 9, 27 breaking down to the 9 is an odd number, right? So this may be something that's out of your territory, out of your scope of normality, you know, outside of the way things have always been done in your life. So it may bring a sense of anxiety with the 9 energy. But love is strange. So this may be something that you need to experience, okay, to broaden your horizons around love and interconnections and things of that nature. So be open to different types of relationships. It's going to really show you how certain cycles have closed out in your life. All right. It might even show you with the 27 breaking down to the 9, and the 9 representing that 9th house, but also in the major arcana, the temperance energy. This strange Valentine, this strange love, this new way of loving, existing in love, receiving in love, may really teach you patience as well. Okay? Yeah. It says your optimism is attracting wonderful situations and relationships. All right, so now this breaks down to the 9. Let's read the number 9. It says, get to work, light worker, now. The number 9 means that you've completed all the prerequisites and to achieve your life purpose. Stop procrastinating, as it's time to start taking action steps. Even baby steps are useful. Yeah, you got to get back out there. You got to start somewhere, gang. All right, let's move forward. All All right, Spirit said grab a different deck. Okay, let's see, gang. We almost done. I know y'all like, Ori, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, we about to be done. All right, you guys got number 32, which breaks down to the 5. It says escapist. Come home to yourself. Some of you guys could be Pisces. Pisces does represent the energy of the escapist, but this is number 32. So some of you guys may have Leo highly aspected in your chart, as Leo represents the 5th house. But maybe some of you guys have been outside of body. You know, you've been out of body for a long time because that was your way to survive with the 5 energy. You're like, you know what? I got to escape into the spiritual because this physical shit, man. Okay, so maybe some of you guys have been running away as a means to survive, though. Not running away due to fear, but kind of like, I don't even want to say retreating because I don't see you going back to where you used to be. I see you advancing forward. So you could have been like, with the escapist energy, like really escaping into the unknown. Or with the 5 energy, like I'll have this problem over this problem. In a way. Let's read this because we've never really pulled this card on the channel all these years. I said we never really pulled this channel. I should have said card. So, All right. It says, come home to yourself. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. Yeah. Some of you guys have booked the vacation, you've done the retreat, you've done this, you've done that, and then when you come back, the same problem is still there. So with the 32 breaking down to the 5, it's like it's an internal conflict. It's a mental conflict that you have to, address. Take head on. You can't be like, oh, I'm just going to ignore this forever and then it'll go away. It's not going to go away. It doesn't matter how much you try to ignore something, it's not going to go away. If you notice she's got her journal on her lap, it's going to always be there. It's going to always come up. So you have to face this thing head on. And for some of you guys, this is something troubling. This is something like you never wanted to admit to anyone. Because the 5 can represent harsh change. It can also represent conflict and confrontation. So there's something that you need to confront yourself on instead of acting like it didn't happen or acting like you didn't have any part in it. Like you're going to really have to confront something. You can't escape it any longer. This is like someone being like, you know what? I was the problem. I was the reason this whole beef started. I was the reason this whole conflict started. I was the reason this whole confrontation started. Like, somebody needs to say that to themselves and stop playing the game. Like, oh, it just happened all of a sudden. No. Somebody needs to be like, yo, if I wouldn't have did this or said that or initiated this way, none of this shit would be happening. Somebody needs to admit that to themselves. Yeah. Because it's getting to this point now where it can't be ignored any longer. All right, let's see. Yeah, potion. Number 24, which breaks down to the 6. Remember to practice self-love. And that's part of that shit too, though. Realizing and admitting to yourself where you could have been wrong, that's a part of self-love. Because the longer you deny a part you played in something, you holding yourself up. Okay, potion. Let's read this.
Mode off and summer mode on. Stand with Sun Pass for a chance to win 50K.
It says you're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care. But either you're never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Yeah, so like, I feel like what's going to happen for a lot of you guys is you're going to like admit spaces in your life where you could have dropped the ball, or you could have been the one that made a mistake. You could have been the one that jumped to conclusions, whatever it may be. You know, this is a vow to self to like stop being like that and to start the healing process. And if you look on her shirt, it says basic witch, you know. So this is getting back to basics. Like, you know what? I was fucking up. And this don't even have to be like fucking up somebody else's life. You could have just been lacking on certain areas of your own life, your own self-care, you know, the things you know you need to have upkeep around. Because she does have a little cauldron there. She's dropping a little herb. So maybe you guys haven't been doing your, you know, your manifestation work. If you're into spell work, that too, you know. But self-care is spell work. High key. So some of you guys may need to get back to basics. Like, you know what? Let me just pause for a minute. What has been working this whole time, and how can I get back to that? With the 24 breaking down to the 6, this is bringing this energy into the physical. Like, what was I doing? What was happening around me that was keeping shit afloat, steady, and I was feeling good about myself? I was pouring into myself. Where was I at that time? You know? And to get back to that. And she looked cute too with a little choker on, her little black skirt, her little cute top. Some of y'all may have really thick thighs or whatever. Some of you guys may spend a lot, like your room may be like your sacred space. You know, you may spend a lot of time in your bedroom. That's where a lot of shit comes together for some of you. Yeah. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. All my moderators, my magical members to the channel. Everybody who liked the video, kept it cool in the comments. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. Dang, gang, we was on here for a minute. I love you guys so much. My email, all my social media handles will be in the description box below. All right, gang. Oh, and thanks again to Soul Marie for the super chat. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance. Okay, Ezra, I'm gonna check your email, babe. All right. Okay, guys. Talk to you this weekend. I love you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace.